Well, here we are in 2012, and this is the occasion of Ride the Riding 2.0. What is Ride the Riding? Well, it's an opportunity to showcase what I call the most beautiful place on earth. I love to say there's 308 MPs and 307 are jealous. Why? Well, we've got an incredible variety of landscapes here, but more importantly, wonderful people. So on Ride the Riding, I get around. I don't use cars, I don't use taxis. I'm on my bicycle, and it's an attempt to show that the bicycle is something that we can use not just for sports, not just for competitiveness, but for locomotion. So join me as we ride the riding. Well, I'm standing here in beautiful downtown Squamish with my friends Dave and Tim and Patrick, and we've just ridden all the way from Whistler, and along the way Patrick told me something about what riding means to him, and I thought it was worth sharing. Do you want to just repeat what you told me?
Delighted, John. Yeah, a few years ago when I was taking my daily pills to monitor my blood pressure, keep it in line, I discovered in training for the Grand Fondo that my blood pressure was going down the following day after training.
It's been a really great day meeting with people up and down the corridor. Some of their suggestions I hope will find their way into Green Budget 2013 recommendations to the Minister. We're looking at tourism drivers and other drivers of the economy, and I find a bicycle is actually a reasonable way to get around, even in the extensive distances we cover here in the corridor. It's certainly a beautiful place to be. Well, it's a great morning here in North Vancouver, and it's been great to meet with a bunch of people who are talking about some economic issues in the riding. We're talking also about Bill C-38 this morning, and I'm pleased that several people are going to be cycling with me as we head over to Park Royal, where we're going to meet with some other people, then on to the Senior Center. I tell you, it was so awesome to be in the corridor yesterday on a bicycle and to be here on the North Shore, another biking mecca for the world. Well, it's a great way to meet with people and ride the riding. So here I'm with Marianne Binion from the North Shore, and she's a fitness coach who is working with about 20 seniors in one of the seniors' capitals for fitness in the world. How do you keep these people motivated and going, Marianne?
Number one is the music.
Yeah.
I really try to have uplifting music and positive attitude, and I seem to draw positive people too. And these people really want to stay fit because they really want to keep moving in life. Once you stop, you slow down, so you got to keep moving.
And you told me a minute ago that a secret is don't stop. You can't suddenly start at age 90.
No.
But what did you tell me about your 90-year-old student?
Yeah, I have a 90-year-old student. She just turned 90 in June, and she's been doing fitness all her life. And even though this isn't a low level, she comes in and she just keeps pushing yourself. And that's the thing, you have to keep working for something. You can't slow down. So you got to keep working.
What a great message.
And she's great. Yeah. There you go.
You.
Oh, enjoy your bike around.
Well, thanks for letting me participate in your
Okay, great. Okay, thanks, John. Bye-bye.
So we're now in Horseshoe Bay, which is one of the majestic parts of this great riding. In fact, some of my early memories as a wee child were when I was probably just 3 years old, sitting with my grandma on the balcony of a house that occupied the corner where BC Ferries now has its parking lot. So my roots go way back here. I remember catching my first shiners off the wharf near Trolls and down the street from Sewell's Marina. This is a great place which some people just pass through on their way to catch a ferry, and they unfortunately fail to recognize that it's a destination place in itself. Beautiful, touristic, a place where artists thrive and people love to live. And you can see why just looking at the view behind me. Here we are at Bowen Island. This is the kickoff of Steamship Week, where Bowen looks at its history and tells the world about some of the really intriguing facts many people don't know. The Union Steamship Lines operated large vessels that brought people to Bowen 100 years ago. This was a really exciting tourist destination, and guess what? It's still a really exciting tourist destination. It's the hills of Bowen, le Tour de Bowen. Those who have ridden the Tour de France but have not done the Tour de Bowen don't know what they're missing. So, Mary Ann Smith,
Yes.
my old buddy, my young old buddy. You were just telling me that you're involved in 2 fitness programs here on beautiful Bowen Island.
Yes, yes I am. There's a lot of fitness available. This is our gym, and it's open year-round from wee hours in the morning till quite late at night. And then we have another gym over at the school that's used, and that's used year-round. And then we have a very good gymnastics team that works year-round.
Well, good to see you here. I love being on Bowen, and I'm glad that there was a chance when we were both here at the same time.
Yeah. Well, thank you for pedaling over.
Well, I'm really glad to be here in the premises of the Art Gallery in Artisan Square with you, Janet Eseva, who is the curator.
That's correct.
And so many great volunteers on Bowen and so many wonderful walks of life. Judy Dale, you're a volunteer at the gallery.
That's right.
So how about, Janet, maybe you could tell us a little bit about where we're standing and what's going on today in this beautiful place.
Well, this is the Arts Council Gallery, and being an arts council, we represent not only the art that you see around us on the walls, but also music, poetry, writing festivals. So just a whole host of things that we cover, and events that we hold here.
Thank you for speaking this morning.
And thanks for coming by our gallery. You're welcome.